Link down below as always if you want to read this on your own. It looks like they're testing the online mode for Watch Dogs, and people are not allowed to stream or share any content, but they're allowed to provide feedback directly to the dev team. On Xbox One, let's see what they fix. Well, no one cares about Xbox One. Let's just go to PlayStation. No, I'm just kidding. Fixed an issue that could cause crackling audio in the open world, or an issue where the game would get stuck on an infinite loading screen if your Xbox Live account got signed out while on the fast travel loading screen. Oh, the amount of times I got logged out of my account when I used to be with Xbox. Fixed an issue where the player would get locked out of the safe house if their console went into standby mode during the new Resistance mission, or an issue where your first opponent would not appear during bare knuckle boxing. Improved memory optimization to increase game stability, as well as fixed an issue that could cause the game to crash when taking a photo while the news drone crashes during a borough uprising mission in Camden. So basically, there was just too much crashing, drone crashing. You're taking a picture of that, it just couldn't handle it. Xbox Series X SNX fixed an issue where the game would not accept any controller input after coming out of standby mode, or an issue that could cause the system to run out of memory, or several issues that could cause the game to crash on launch, an issue that could cause the game to crash while driving around London. Don't ask me what that was. Or an issue that could cause the game to crash when a console restricted account, example age restriction, would attempt to launch the game. On PS4, fixed an animation bug that could cause the game to crash, or a crash that could occur, which could occur when controlling a spider bot during a borough uprising mission for Westminster. Fixed several issues that could cause the game to crash at launch as well there, and an issue that could cause the game to crash during gameplay in the open world. On PS5, fixed several issues that could cause the game to crash when downloading and switching languages. This fix will also resolve the issue for the Italian language pack, which was one of the languages most affected. Chupame mi cazzo grande, eh? Mamma la pinga. Fixed, don't ask. Fixed an engine bug that could cause the game to crash. Fixed an issue that could cause the game to crash and display a system error message, or an issue that could cause the game to crash when attempting to start a new game overwriting an existing save. Stadia fixed an issue where Stadia Virtual Keyboard would appear instead of the in-game virtual keyboard. Fixed an issue where the start button would be unresponsive after text entry in the text chat, or an issue that could cause the game to crash when exiting to the main menu, or a crash when launching the game with no controllers connected. Why the hell would you start the game with no controllers? Implemented various quality of life improvements for the user interface on PC, including several fixes to unclickable option buttons. If you want to improve quality of life, get off the Stadia. I'm just saying. I'm just kidding. Calm down. Globally, fixed an issue where certain sound effects would not play after starting a new game or when resuming a game from the pause menu, or an issue that could cause the audio to glitch and stutter in the open world, or an issue that could cause players to become stuck in the cinematic after talking to Hamish in the Power from the People mission, or an issue that could cause the game to crash due to an audio bug, or a crash when loading into the world, or a crash when exiting the main menu. Lots of crashes. Or an issue that could cause the objective to not update after the cinematic in the Lost and Found mission. Or an issue where a recruitment mission would not start when forced quitting or crashing the application while the first dialogue sequence is occurring. Or an issue that caused the game to freeze when switching between the phone and pause menus while interacting with a server via the spider bot during a borough uprising mission. Doing too much shit at once. Fixed an issue causing the neutralize VIP marker to not follow the target during the neutralize eliminate VIP objective in the borough uprising mission, and fixed an issue that could cause the clock tower puzzle to become impossible to complete after a drone expert's shock drone flew into the tower during a borough uprising mission. I could see how that could cause some problems. Fixed an issue for a black screen to occur if an operative got hit after interacting with the starting point of the race in a borough uprising mission, or an issue that could cause a black screen once again, or game freeze to occur when opening the phone or pause menu right after interacting with the keyboard to hijack the chase drone during a borough uprising mission again. Or an issue where the hijacked and used drone objective would incorrectly complete if the drone expert or live streamer operative would hijack their personal drone during a burrow uprising mission. Or an issue where Albion guards could disable the hijacked CT drone, rendering the player unable to control the drone during a burrow uprising mission. So basically, moral of the story, delete uprising mission. Fixed an issue where the player was unable to complete the mission after destroying the mission drone on the balcony of the Walkie Talkie Club during a burrow uprising mission. And an issue where a player could occasionally be spawned in a different location when leaving the rooftop of Walkie Talkie building. Fixed an issue where the football hooligan operative could spawn allies inside areas where they would be unable to follow the player, or an issue where the ping function would not locate personal drones through walls or objects after exiting drone mode. Fixed an issue where completing Camden Burrow would show the Westminster Celebration Liberation instead, or an issue where deleting a photo from the My Photos tab in the gallery would update the list to only display one remaining photo. We know the photos you deleted, you sick bastard. Fixed an issue where the mission aborted message would not appear if the player performs an operative swap after starting a parcel fox activity, or an issue where pedestrians on sidewalks would not dodge the player's vehicle appropriately. Get out of the way, bitch, I'm driving here. That's not what they said, but whatever. Fixed an issue where civilians would start spinning in place when attempting to flee. They must have been hit by that car pretty hard. They're just like, ooh. No? Okay, whatever. I thought it was funny. Fixed an issue where the protest leader's megaphone gadget would have no effect on NPCs in red zones, or an issue where the player would easily escape high-level felonies by hiding in a subway, or an issue where Clan Kelly and Albion AI vehicles may not appear red on the mini-map during combat. Fixed an issue where a player could get stuck on the operative swap screen and their save slot would load infinitely after their last available operative dies while the other available operatives are unavailable. Fixed several clipping issues and visual gaps on several outfits and other apparel. Or an issue where the halo and snake on the Viper operative would not go invisible when activating the AR cloak. Or an issue where a prestige operative that was killed would become active again if the game was closed while the player was on the OP swap or death screen when playing with permadeath on. He's coming back to haunt you from beyond the grave. Fixed an issue where the black screen could appear if a player was unable to swap operatives after getting drunk with their last sober operative, while all other operatives are passed out. That's hilarious. Fixed an issue that would cause podcasts to restart when entering a vehicle shortly after leaving it, or an issue where the investigate the stage objective would not progress if the player opened and closed the team app after skipping the cinematic during the Moscow Rules mission. Lastly, fixed an issue where the keypad would stop responding if the player performed an operative swap during the safe house entry walk-up animation. I guess it wasn't all that safe after all to be swapping. And that's pretty much for these updates, or update notes, whatever, patch notes. So if you liked the video, as always, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It greatly helps support the channel with the algorithm and making me more relevant when people are looking things up on the internet. If you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll just snap it off in your ass. And, yeah. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally that would be well appreciated, but if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.